after year, there are so many new trends, I guess, in fitness, but there are 4 things for overall fitness that you can tell me about.
Exactly. So every fitness routine should have cardio, strength, flexibility, and balance. Within each of those, there's a lot of different ways to do it. We'll talk a little bit about strength training here. This is a classic dumbbell, and it's comfortable, it's easy to use. A lot of people are familiar with it. And the weight is balanced on either side. That's kind of the hallmark of a dumbbell exercise. The new trend in fitness is functional fitness. So train for the way you move, train for real life movements. And so you can take a classic strength training move from a dumbbell to a kettlebell and really make it different, because all of a sudden now the weight is off balance. You're holding a handle, but the weight, as you can see, is down in front of you. And so classic kettlebell moves all of a sudden change up strength training into something you can use for functional fitness.
And let's talk about that for a minute. So this is giving me the strength, and when you say functional, it's because when I'm lugging around my large bag, which is very big and heavy, it is always off center.
It's always off center. So if you can imagine, and I can easily imagine this being my extremely heavy briefcase, and I pull it from underneath my seat on an airplane and I like try to shove it up into the overhead bin, this is doing kettlebell moves will help with that, moving a squirming baby from the floor into a high chair, or a big old bag of dog food from the trunk of your car out of your car. You know, people hurt themselves when they're doing everyday moves because you need both strength and movement, and having weight off balance like a kettlebell is a great way to train for that.
That makes such sense, because here I'm getting just that. Where there you're getting all the muscles around that.
This is your whole body. This is your whole body. So one of the innovations we've brought to the market, because kettlebells are such a great way to get functional fitness movement, we want to give people a variety of weights. It's one of the best ways you can give your body a shock, keep it from getting used to a certain workout routine, but not a lot of people have room for multiple kettlebells rolling around their house.
Right, because then you're going to have 5 of those that maybe equal the same.
Exactly. So the great thing that we've got here is an adjustable kettlebell. So this is really fun because it goes from 2 to 20 pounds, and it literally adjusts. And you take out the weight plates. It's kind of like taking out the layers of a layer cake. So you can adjust it, and all of a sudden now, in the same space, you have a much lighter kettlebell. So Kendall's going to, or Taylor's going to show us. Taylor's going to show us some kettlebell exercises here, and as you can see, the idea behind her doing strength training with kettlebell gives you that off-balance weight. So now all of a sudden she has to use her whole body instead of just isolating her bicep.
Well, and as you say that, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on film, but I can see her whole body from the top to the bottom is supporting her as she lifts that. It's working her core.
Working her core, it's working her legs. She's using her, you can tell she's using her feet to keep herself balanced. So, and if you did enough of these kettlebell exercises in a row and created a circuit for yourself, I can hear Taylor breathing. It almost becomes its own cardio workout.
I love that.
So you don't have to spend a lot of money, and you don't have to have a lot of space dedicated in your home to get those 4 elements: cardio, strength, balance, and flexibility.
And strength is so important that we can do that right here, and I love the fact that we can change that out instead of having 5 different weights laying around. And as simply as you did that,
you just literally slide them back in, and then they're out of the way, and you're done.
Icon Health and Fitness has come up with so many great things. Taylor, thanks so much. You also have a unique, I don't even know what to call it. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, this is really interesting. Again, kind of on the category of compact and affordable. And also being able to get a lot of variety, because you want to shake it up for your body. This is our new product. It's called the RIP 60. So it's suspended strength training, and Taylor's just going to show us a little bit about how she might do push-up. So she's going to start in a position where her body is at a pretty steep angle. Taylor's actually quite strong, so she's at a pretty steep angle, and so all of a sudden that makes it much more challenging, because as you can see, she's supporting the weight. It's a very dynamic surface. She's not having the solid foundation of the floor. She's having to support her weight, and so it's almost like a gymnast type move.
Works with the balance as well.
Right, exactly. She's working balance, she's working core. If she were to change her body position and move her toes up a little bit closer to, well, now she made it more difficult for herself. There she goes. So now Taylor is making it a little bit more comfortable for herself, which is somebody might do when they're just starting out. So in a gym situation, we have a truss. You could also loop this setup strap over a tree trunk, a jungle gym, or in your home, you can just slide it literally between the door and the door jamb.
That is fantastic.
And
So
it
when
all
you say
comes in a little duffel bag, and it's super
compact,
easy and super
easy.
compact. Exactly.
Yeah, and a great workout. And again, this makes it fun. You're not going to get bored. You're changing things up, and
Right.
you want to exercise.
You want to exercise, and this is a great thing for people who are looking to get strength training exercise and have room to grow. Literally a range of resistance. You can go from about 5% of your body weight to 100% of your body weight, but you don't have to buy a bunch of extra pieces of equipment.
Well, and then that can also be used for members of the family. So mom can use it, dad can use it, the kids can, because you're all at your own level, and yet it's the same thing.
Excellent
Same
point.
piece.
Excellent point. Yeah, no, that's what we try to do. We try to make fitness fit into a range of people's lives. So regardless of your budget or your family size or the size of your home, we want to have a piece of product for you.
You can be healthy. Thanks so much, Colleen. Thank you, Taylor, for your hard work, and the website to find this kind of product.
This is rip60.com.
Rip60.com. Thanks so much.